Hey y'all, hey, welcome back to my channel. Guess what we're talking about today? Baby hair. And how in the world do we make them stay on the mannequin? Like, it took me the longest to figure this out. So I just wanted to share this with you guys, how to make baby hair stay. Even after you package them and everything, you flip them around, mess them up a little bit, but they always are supposed to bounce back. And I'm going to show you exactly how to do that today. So keep watching. Make sure you comment, like, and don't forget to subscribe, sis. All right, stay tuned.
Tonight I sleep in the bed with nothing. Put my life for you.
No, I die for you.
All right. So first things first, I'm gonna be sharing all the little itty bitty things that you need to do and everything. So make sure you pay attention, have your volume up, because I'm about to share some tea. So this is all the tools that I use for everything I'm about to show you in the video. I first like to take my wax stick and push back all the flyaways. Like, the biggest thing about wig making is taking your time. So if you're over here trying to customize your wig and it's all over the place, all the flyaways and everything, you can't see nothing. So get your wax stick, get your hot comb, and push everything back. Okay, so after we push back all the hair, we can finally see our middle part, and we're going to make that middle part. Right now, as I'm making that part, it's not going to be absolutely perfect, but I'm definitely going to make it defined so I know exactly where the middle is. So the reason I do this is because I'm getting ready to pluck the hairline, and to me, and my experience right now, I just notice I get the best results with no balding, or no over pluck spots when I make a middle part already and pluck nowhere near the middle part. So yeah, that's what I've been doing. It's just making that middle part and then begin to pluck. So yeah, keep watching, y'all, while I make this middle part.
Swimming like you on vacation. Promise I'm still gonna love you when you wake up in the AM. I just want to make time for you. Swear it's just right for you. Like this pussy designed for you. 10 out of 5 on you. Know I was out on a line for you. Bet I look nice on you. Yeah. Open my mind for you. Don't wanna wait on it tonight. I wanna get nasty. What you waiting for? Don't wanna wait on it tonight. I wanna get nasty.
Okay, so after I do that, I begin to do my plucking. The way I do my plucking normally is I make it probably 3 parts. Usually it's about 3 or 4. And I just begin to pluck the farthest one and then keep blending them together by pulling each layer back and back. When I pluck this time, it's a little disorganized a little bit, but I know what I'm doing. So like I just, I know how I'm parting, but just keep watching, see how I do it. To be honest, most of the things that I just learned it from watching and keep watching, you know what I mean? Because it's the little things are going to teach you stuff. So, yeah, so watch me pluck this. I don't use any special tweezers. I just make sure they're angled and they're not, no weak type of and cheap type of tweezers. I don't make sure they're cheap. So I make sure I spend some money on my tweezers and make sure they're angled. Nothing special at all. I'm trying to think of any other little tips. Like, make sure you're not just plucking in one spot over and over and over. Make sure you hit it twice, like in one spot, and then go to the next. Hit it twice, go to the next spot. If you notice that if you keep plucking one spot even 4 times, you can create a bald spot. So just make sure you keep scattering all over the whole hairline. Don't just stay in one spot, okay? I even look, you can see I went back over it to that back part one more time to thin it out a little bit more, and that just really helps. Using my finger to pull all the hair back helps too as well. Yeah, so keep watching until I'm done with this. You can already tell it's making a big difference. So yeah. Let's pause for the quality of this hair that you can purchase right through the link in the description. Our hair is the bomb, like literally. So now, y'all, it is time for the baby hair. This is what you guys are watching for and everything. The reason why I showed the plucking is literally because that's how you make your baby hair look even better, is plucking, duh. So yeah, first tip for baby hair is pulling out a thin layer. Do not make your baby hair look thick, nasty, and ugly, okay? All right, so I go ahead and braid it off. I always recommend this. Braid it off, get it separated, and figure out what you're doing. And go ahead and do the same thing on the other side.
And I be ready to put it where your face is. I'm on top of swap and trade places. You know the type, right? It like a dirt bike. None, I don't come home from a long night. I know you know what I like, cause your anatomy right. I got them gripping on the thighs and the city like it's a movie. Call out nice damn action. Yeah, but we never acted this shit candy. Talking right, so tight, come slip inside. Feel your body that slip and slide. I lick a nigga hypnotized. Smoking ride and pull up on me. Don't play with me. He gon' make time for a bitch like me. Real P.I.M.P. Been out all day, come stay with me.
I feel like I talk so much, but you guys need this information, okay? So when you braid those off, please, this is like one of the most important parts, I swear to you. Take some holding spray, take a wax stick, whatever you use to pull back your hair. Use that, use your hot comb, and you need to push back every piece of hair that is not your baby hair. You do not need it. You do not want it. All it's going to do is cause you stress. You're going to get mad because it's going to start getting together in your edge brush when you try to slip out and smooth out your baby hair. It's just not going to work out. So I take those 2 products, use the back of my hot comb. Look how I'm pressing it down in there. And after that, I leave that part alone. You kind of want it to cool down and harden up a little bit, and then I'll show y'all what I do at the end with that hair, okay? So I cut my baby hair at an angle. There's a new method I want to try eventually, but right now this is exactly how I do my baby hair. I cut it at an angle, and I know y'all see that angle, so I'm not gonna get into detail because y'all can see I'm cutting at an angle.
Don't play with me. He gon' make time for a bitch like me. Real P.I.M.P. Been out all day.
Okay, if you remember the products I had in the beginning of the video, the gel that I use is the Got To Be Glue gel, or I use Eco Styler gel. Right here is Got To Be. That is, I would say that's my number. I don't know, because both of them are really good. But I will say, I guess that's my number 1. So I use my Got To Be first. Use the gel first, sister. I can't stand when people use the foam first. Use the gel first before even brushing it. Follow up with your Nairobi foam. And if you do this exact method how I'm telling you to do it, I swear to God, your wig game is going to blow up, literally. Seriously, sis. So make sure you're using your finger to hold down the part that's curving. You want it to stay in that same spot. You don't want it to keep lifting. And you literally, sis, just make a C. Keep making a C over and over again. Make a C. I even turned it to the side just so I could focus a little bit more, because it's really hard to try to record good content and do good work. So you can see the loop in that baby hair that's already done. You're literally looping. And as another tip, sis, is just you see that I'm not using the brush as like a toothbrush. I'm not using that like that. I'm using it all tilted off to the side. I'm using literally the side of the edge brush and scooping it. And the way the gel grips, there is no way you can mess this up. There's no way you can mess this up. And you can keep using more and more product if you feel like the baby hair is not moving enough. The Nairobi helps the hair move more, get some versatility in it, and move so you can swoop it. But the gel holds it down to hold and suck to the lace of the wig. Okay, so after this point, you're just blow drying, sis. Blow dry, 110% dry. That is the most important thing. Make sure your baby hairs are fully dry. Okay, I even end up taking off the black paper after they dried a lot, after I knew they formed, and I went to go ahead and take it off and blow dry it with that off of it. See, I start blow drying it right here, and I know it looks a little funny. But this is about the baddest wig I ever freaking did. So watch what I do. So after I get done blow drying, everything's blown out, I shape the wig to back in its space what I need it to be. Me letting the mousse and the holding spray cool off allows it to create that, that little hump in front of the wig, so it's not like suction to your face. I hate when wigs are like suction. Like, I get it. Yeah, we want flat wigs, but baby, we do not want it that freaking flat. And girls be flexing about that shit. Like, that is not cool. All right, so it creates that little hump that you need. You know what I mean? That everybody always asks me, how do you create the hump, Crystal? How do you create the hump? That is exactly how I do it. I let it cool off, and then I make my hump. So as you can see, I'm pushing everything back in its place, making sure everything looks pretty. And then it doesn't show it in the video, but I brush the baby hair out at the ends. I brush them out. And that is exactly how you get this look. Please make sure you comment, like, and subscribe. And now I shouldn't see no baby hair messed up. World, y'all know how to do baby hair now.